Hello, Jennifer Tochi, and this will be my 5th attempt to make this video. I'm not angry yet, just annoyed. Yes, and this is for Slashback Saturday. Horror Man, yes, the Horror Man. And I decided he's got multiple slashers, which is his assignment. Some may see this as a non-slasher movie, but I do. So, yeah, there. Okay. In the first, when the camera comes on, you see a big sign that says, and a robotic voice comes on. In 1998, 6 million violent incidences took place in American high schools, including 29,927 teacher fatalities. Yes, the public school system has been reduced to a battlefield. Love is a battlefield, but that's not what they say. The Board of Education has just found a solution, the perfect solution for the class of 1999. Yes, class of 1999, and it was made in 1990. It says 1989 on my VHS box, but I guess it was 1990. Horrific Nightmares, Jason, or excuse me, or the Horror Man would know this question that I have. Okay. Yes, the perfect solution to the class of 1999 are battle droids that were used once for war. And I've skipped the whole part where the actors in it that I love, especially the first one, Bradley Gregg. Yes. That man for Eyeball from Stand By Me, and Philip, my favorite puppeteer or puppet maker from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Also my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Okay, and then Stacy Keach plays Dr. Forrest in this movie. And he's even more scary looking than usual, because it looks like he dyed his hair white, and he also has white eyes. Yeah, so even scarier than usual. He was in The Long Riders and Escape from East LA. And then Patrick Kilpatrick from Last Man Standing and The Substitute, yes, plays Mr. Byers, the physical education teacher. But is he an android? Yes. Okay. John P. Ryan. I like the way he acts from It's Alive 1 and 2. And of course my favorite movie he's in, 3 O'Clock High. And is he a battle droid? Yes. Okay. Pam Grier, who is from Foxy Brown and the Coffee movie. I love those 70s movies. She plays Mrs. Connors, a battle droid. Yes. And then Malcolm McDowell, the poor principal. Malcolm McDowell was on a lot of stuff. I've seen him in so many stuff. But I picked out Clockwork Orange and Halloween. So anyway, there are 2 different gangs that run this place. The police will not go into this zone, Free Fire Zone, and Kennedy High is right in the middle of it. The two gangs are the Razorheads and the Blackhearts. And Cody used to be part of the Blackhearts. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I'll change that or not. Okay. Ooh. And there's a new drug called Edge. And they're edgeheads, so they're kind of crazy, all these people. And I love, yes, when the battle droids come, they're supposed to be trained as teachers. But kind of a little too rough on the students. Mr. Hardin, the English teacher, sees an outbreak in his class with two students fighting. And the cool thing is, you get to see through their eyes. So it's like one of those old computer things. Class outbreak, it says on the top, and then it gives 3 choices. And he decides corporal punishment. And holds one kid under his feet and gives the kid he has on his lap, on his desk, spanking. And I guess a spanking by a metal android would hurt more than your mother's, yes. And then proceeds to spank the other kid and sends them back to their seats. Yes, and the other two are not. I'd say the gym teacher is the worst because he beats up my poor Cody Culp and his friend, Cody Culp's friend, Mohawk. These guys have the weirdest names besides Cody. Comes in to try to save him with a gun, but he had just snorted up some edge. So Mr. Briles comes and grabs him and snaps his neck and dies. And Cody sees this as he's passing out because he just got beat up by poor Cody got beat up horribly by Mr. Briles. And then he passes out. So he sees how bad these teachers are. And he tries to go to the principal. Principal's daughter has a crush on him, so he tries to convince her. And damn, if I was the principal's daughter, I'd fall for him too. Yeah, I had a crush on him in the 80s, I'll admit it. Yes, and some of the gang people have the weirdest names. And I won't tell you how the movie ends. Mm-hmm. Yes, I will not. I will not. Because that's a bad thing to do. I'm telling myself this. But my 2 favorite, this might tell you a little. Cody gives all these little one-liners like they did in Dream Warriors. And my 2 favorites are, "Your history, Mr. Hardin," and "Guess I blew that quiz." Yes, and they end up, the gang members, Angel, Mohawk, Weedy, and Nosy, get killed sometime, somewhere in this movie. Weird names. What do you have to do to get your gang name to be Nosy? But I myself have never been in a gang, so I'm glad. But this is on my my favorite watch desk by my bed, along with Class of 1999, The Substitute. Yes, so the story goes on. Sadly, though, none of the people from part 1 are in it. So, I like this movie. I watch it a lot. Sorry. 'Tis the season to be jolly, 'cause it's close to Halloween. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. So, that's all I can think of right now. Except showing off my Revenge of the Nerds tattoo. Ooh. Okay. Farewell. Goodbye.